Tonight on News 5 Live, 2 policemen are stabbed during a vicious attack in San Pedro on Tuesday night. The High Court rules that a statement against attorney Oscar Salgado can be entered into evidence. The Ministry of Health investigates 2 separate cases of meningitis in Belmopan. And a Belizean pilot leads an inaugural non-stop flight from New York to Belize. These stories and more coming up on News 5 Live.
What is that sound?
It's the enchanting melody of smart sleigh bells announcing the arrival of Saturday sales. Imagine this. Every Saturday in December, the magic unfolds at smart showrooms countrywide from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Here's the scoop. The first 20 customers get even bigger discounts like phones for as low as $50. Selected postpaid plans get a Samsung device for as low as $99, plus 50% off for 3 months. Make the switch and unwrap a free SIM bundle with SMS, minutes, and data. And if that's not sweet enough, every credit recharge of $50 and up automatically get tripled up. That's triple the joy. Other promotions also available every Saturday. Don't miss out on the festive fun. Be a part of the celebration every Saturday leading up to Christmas. Smart, bringing people together.
Let's take a journey through the core functions of the Social Security Board. It all starts with registering as an insured person, employer, or a self-employed individual. Sign up for a portal account to manage your Social Security information online. Just provide accurate information and click Create. This will give you access to a range of services and benefits. Next, your contribution, along with investments and other income, are collected and distributed into 3 funds. This ensures that the SSB fund is securely utilized to support various benefit programs. The SSB is committed to providing essential benefits such as sickness, maternity, injury, and pension. These benefits are paid out to eligible individuals as a part of the Social Security coverage. We help you navigate through life's challenges with financial security. Annual surplus accumulates to grow the fund each year. This surplus is invested into various industries, contributing to the growth and development of our nation. With each passing year, the fund continues to grow due to the annual surplus and interest revenue earned from prudent investments. This surplus, along with reserves, helps to bolster the SSB fund and provide a safety net for those in need. We've arrived at the end of our journey to better understanding how the SSB works. We remain committed to serving you and building a secure future for all Belizeans.
Is the place to be this Christmas season. Shopping for the whole family is an amazing experience when you do it at the right store. You can get Christmas ornaments and trees, small kitchen appliances, home fixtures, rechargeable toys, kitchen and bathroom supplies, baby supplies, food items, and much more. We're open on Monday to Saturday at 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays you can enjoy a whopping 10% off everything from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Shop in stores or contact us at 223-1339 or WhatsApp us at 635-1624. Shop today for more only at Golden Bay.
Season's greetings to our cherished Channel 5 family.
As the festive lights twinkle, and we gather around the mistletoe.
We reflect on a year of storytelling
that has both challenged and inspired us.
We've launched groundbreaking series
that captivated viewers across the country
and beyond.
We've won prestigious awards
for journalistic and production excellence.
We expanded our community outreach,
touching lives
beyond the screen.
Your loyalty
fuels our passion
for innovation
and drives us to new heights.
Thank you for making our achievements possible as we look forward to creating more memorable moments with you in the coming year.
This newscast is brought to you by the Belize Bank Limited. Our country, your bank.
Good evening and welcome to News 5 Live for Wednesday, December 6th. I am Sabrina Daly. 2 policemen were attacked and stabbed while walking in San Pedro early this morning. Police say that shortly after midnight, the 2 officers were walking near the corner of Laguna Drive and Spider Lily Street in the vicinity of the San Pedro High School, heading towards the police barracks when they were attacked. The assailant, described as a slim-built Hispanic man with short hair and dressed in a striped purple t-shirt and a pair of black shorts, reportedly cursed the policemen and then stabbed them before running off. As a result, 35-year-old Edwin Reed suffered knife wounds to his left elbow and left thigh and remains admitted in a stable condition under observation. The other officer, 32-year-old Kirian Mena, suffered a stab wound to the right side of his chest and another to the right upper side of the back. Luckily, the wounds were mostly superficial and Mena was treated and released. His wounds were classified as wounding. This morning in the courtroom, Justice Nigel Pilgrim, a decision was rendered in respect of a voir dire in the ongoing trial of attorney Oscar Salgado. The well-known criminal lawyer is before the High Court to answer charges related to a plot to have Marilyn Barnes killed in July 2019. Salgado has been charged with abetment to commit murder. In respect of the voir dire, a preliminary examination of a witness by a judge or counsel, it was determined that the statement provided by Giovanni Ramirez will be entered into evidence. Giovanni Ramirez alleges that Salgado attempted to hire him to carry out the hit against Barnes. With the decision of the High Court in favor of the Crown, Salgado will return to court on December 19th when the matter is scheduled to continue. He is being represented by former Supreme Court Justice Adolph Lucas Sr. Life in prison, that's the sentence that was handed down by Justice Antoinette Moore earlier this week in the murder trial of 52-year-old Enrique de Paz. The Silgrass resident was found guilty of the stabbing death of 52-year-old Harrison Bowers back in February 2016. Barrows was viciously attacked inside his home and stabbed multiple times. He died 7 days later on February 27, 2016. In handing down the ruling, Justice Moore ordered that De Paz will not be eligible for parole until after he has served 23 years in prison. On February 21, 2016, Enrique de Paz, along with 2 other individuals, visited the home of Harrison Bowers, where they began to drink. The group of men then decided to enter Bowers' residence with the intent to steal. When Bowers happened upon them searching through his belongings, de Paz pronounced a knife and stabbed him multiple times, while the other men escaped from the scene of the incident. Coming up, 2 students treated for meningitis. We'll have more details when we come back.
Bye. Why long time to try call you?
Meet Alex.
Where they go on, man?
Alex signed up for a Digi One premium bundle. He's loving it. With his free mobile plan, Alex can talk and surf on the go as much as he wants. Topping up and buying data is a thing of the past. Alex now has Digi TV. He enjoys all his games and his favorite shows, no matter if he's on the go or at home. And Alex also enjoys the fastest, most reliable home internet speeds with his DigiNet service. He is living his best life. Alex bundled. Alex is saving $70 monthly compared to purchasing these services from the other providers. Be like Alex. Sign up for your Digi One bundle package today. Digi One. One bundle, no hassle, exceptional value.
Daddy, buy me one Carol consomme.
Carol consomme. Carol, Mr. Sam, give me a...
You want egg? Oh, you want consomme? Carol consomme.
Carol consomme. The best taste and the best price. Less fat, more flavor. Carol consomme. Available in packets for only 20 cents and a half-pound jar for only $2.75. Less fat, more flavor, more savings.
Give me a...
Carol consomme.
Taste the savings. Love the flavor.
Available at 88 Shopping Center, Publix Supermarket, TJ Supermarket, Ming Superstore, Sugar City Supermarket, and you can also find it at your favorite supermarkets near you.
At The Oasis, we believe in the art of celebration. Our exquisite range of wines adds a touch of elegance to every celebration. Elevate your sports night with the finest spirits from The Oasis. Savor the victory with every sip. Love, laughter, and the perfect blend. Whether it's a romantic evening or a casual get-together, our spirits set the mood. The Oasis is your destination for all occasions. Visit us today and discover a world of taste, quality, and elegance. The Oasis, where every bottle tells a story.
Peace on earth. Let the spirit of love gently fill your heart and home in this loveliest of seasons. May the gift of hope, peace, joy, and love be with you and your families. This holiday season, respect the rules of the road. Drive safely. Don't speed. Don't drink and drive. Arrive safe and alive. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the management and staff of Atlantic Insurance.
Violence against women begins in childhood. In cultures across the Caribbean, as elsewhere in the world, girls and boys, in numerous ways, are treated differently from the moment they're born. In adolescence, this gender divide increases significantly. Adolescent girls and boys in all their diversities begin to interact with the world in new ways, taking chances, learning skills, and experiencing unfamiliar emotions. They search for ways to stand out and belong, to find their place in society and make a difference in their world. It is during this time that girls are more likely to experience violence from people they know, family members, intimate and dating partners. In fact, high rates of intimate partner violence reported by adolescent girls are consistent with global estimates based on research on violence against women and girls. Up to 1/3 of adolescent girls have experienced forced sex. These estimates don't show the whole picture because no one wants to report it. This is shocking. The negative consequences of violence against adolescent girls are well documented and extend throughout a girl's lifetime. Such violence is committed against girls specifically because they are female and can take many forms. It distorts family life and the fabric of society with consequences that cross generations. But this cycle can be broken. Adolescence is a unique time for the prevention of family violence. Girls themselves are part of the solution, but they can't do it alone. There's still work to be done in our homes, communities, schools, and with our leaders to make sure that women and girls live free from violence and can take full advantage of their rights. Play your part.
Gimme 5! The biggest giveaway show of the year is back with new prizes and surprises. The fun starts at 8 p.m. on Monday, December 4th and ends on Friday, December 8th. Gimme 5 coupons are now available for 25 cents each on our Channel 5 website and at our studio on Coney Drive in Belize City. Fill out your coupons and return them to our Channel 5 office. Remember to tune in at 8 p.m. every night from December 4th to the 8th for awesome entertainment, giveaways, and lots of prizes. And don't forget, such as a double premium mattress, a 55-inch Samsung TV, bicycles, 2-night stay at Naya Resort, 2-night stay at the Windward Lodge on Tobacco Key, a shopping spree, turkeys, and much, much more. And don't forget, when your phone rings, don't say, hello. Say,
Give me 5!
Yeah!
Golden Bay is the place to be this Christmas season. Shopping for the whole family is an amazing experience when you do it at the right store. You can get Christmas ornaments and trees, small kitchen appliances, home fixtures, rechargeable toys, kitchen and bathroom supplies, baby supplies, food items, and much more. We're open on Monday to Saturday at 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays, you can enjoy a whopping 10% off everything from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Shop in stores or contact us at 223-1339 or WhatsApp us at 635-1624. Shop today for more only at Golden Bay.
It means a lot to me. I think often people forget the elderly. I can remember when this elderly lady walked through the customer care department. We have a section in the lobby where it labeled Golden Citizen, and Golden Citizen get priority. I called her over and asked her to come. When she came over, like a little sadness come over me, because the look what you have in your face and your eyes, and you know she had a lot of struggle during her years. Put back in the connection in the system for her, and I guess that from then, that when she was the first person that was on the Golden Citizen. And if I can remember, back then we paid the bill for them in full, and it's only a small handful. We had a Golden Citizen ceremony, and they present to them the Golden Citizen like a little certificate, and she was here. I feel good that elderly citizens across the board are being assisted with by this Golden Citizen program. So yes, I feel so good that they're being assisted.
You've probably been to the store to purchase some sugar and got a strange response that there's none. Some grocers have been limiting the amount of sugar their customers can purchase in order to allow the reduced number of sacks they've been able to source to spread across for everyone to get. But with Christmas season almost here and the demand for sugar expected to increase, considering that a lot of cakes will also be in demand, News 5 tried to get answers as to what is happening to all the sugar that this sugar-producing country is milling. Marian Ali reports.
The shelves where sugar should be stacked high, considering that Belize is a sugar-producing country, are empty and have been mostly so for at least a couple of months. The problem is that the supermarkets and grocery stores have, for that period, been experiencing a shortage of the product from their distributors, who are the people who buy sugar from the factory at the Belize Sugar Industries Limited and resell it to them for retail sale.
The companies say that they don't have sugar available, which is funny because Belize is actually one of the industries that produce sugar. Every time that we go and ask for the sugar, they always tell us that there's limited stock available. Usually we order 50 sacks, but they only give us 10.
Floor manager at 88 Shopping Center, Jose Obando, says the 10 sacks of sugar their distributor provides is done in less than a week. Because their supplies are limited, they have to limit their customers as well, so that everyone who wants to buy can get.
And we usually just pound it off by 3 pounds so that maybe most of the customers can get. Yes. And we limit them as well.
So when people come to buy, what do you tell them?
We can't give them more than 3, although some of them...
3 pounds?
Yeah, 3 pounds. Okay. Although some of them really need it because then they do like sugar cakes or something like that. Like bakery.
For at least a couple of months now, there's been a scarcity of sugar on the shelves in these stores. But how come? Word is that some of the distributors who buy from BSI and sell wholesale to the stores have been cutting down on their supply locally and selling instead to neighboring countries, where it sells for more than double the price.
There's been rumors about it that they're selling it over the next countries for a higher price. Yeah. So the locals, the Belizeans here, a product that belongs to us is like being scarce for us.
One distributor for Circle R Rice, Alberto Rodriguez, who supplies rice and sugar to stores and shops in the Belize district, told News 5 via phone today that there is a quota system and their company has been trying to be fair with their customers, the retailers.
Yeah, I believe our quota is like maybe like 1,000. That's a small one, right? That's a 55-pound sugar every month.
1,000 bags?
Yeah, 1,000 bags. Yeah, we can't. They don't give us more than that, and don't give us less than that, right? That's the quota for the month. So yeah, we pay for a quota every month. We get our quota. We pick it up from Orange Walk, BSI. We transport it to Belize City branch, and then we start distributing. Right, every store. We try to share it up as fairly as possible, right? Okay. So depending on the size of the store, you know, the bigger stores, of course, they buy a lot of rice, which is our main product, right? And then they get a little bit more. But we try to get to everybody, even the market get some sugar. BSI only gives us the quota. We ask for more, but they don't give us more.
Our Circle R distributors taking the sugar and selling it across the borders?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. All our consumers, we have our records right there at the office there. Everything is on check and balance, and our CEO, you know, mentioned to all the branches then that is happening, that BSI is looking at that, right?
The concern that Obando and most supermarkets have is how they will supply everyone who wants sugar for their Christmas cakes. When will you restock?
Yeah, it all depends on the company.
Yeah. When did they tell you they'd have?
They didn't give us a good answer. If the industry is not giving us any sugar, then we'll just have to let the customers know that, sorry, no cake this year.
News 5 reached out to the Belize Marketing and Development Corporation, which also distributes sugar, as well as to BSI and CEO in the Ministry of Agriculture, Servilo Baiza, for their input. Baiza was in meetings, the corporation had no one available to comment, and BSI said they will issue a release on the situation. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.
The House of Representatives will meet on Thursday, and it is likely that it will be the final session for 2023. On Monday, Prime Minister John Briceño alluded to a major announcement that will be made in Parliament tomorrow. While we are not certain what that announcement will be, News 5 has been made to understand that the ownership and management of the Port of Belize Limited will be changing hands and that the government of Belize is acquiring the company from the receiver. The sale of the Port of Belize Limited, we understand, is part of a larger settlement. The Belize delegation at COP28 in Dubai faces challenges due to its small size, hindering their ability to participate in various meetings simultaneously. Belize, part of AOSIS and CARICOM, relies on these alliances for negotiations. As COP28 unfolds, Belize awaits tangible progress and the transformation of promises into actionable outcomes. The country's focus remains on securing adequate financing for adaptation and pushing for serious global efforts to address climate change. News 5's Hippolyte Novello continues his COP28 coverage with the following story.
The Belize delegation at COP28 in Dubai is not as big as other local media houses previously reported.
The team is rather small. Discussing this morning that for agriculture, for example, we have one representative and there are several openings and offices and pavilions where we need to be in discussion, but there's only one person, so you can't be in all the meetings at the same time.
And that puts Belize at a disadvantage, being part of the Alliance of Small Island Development States, AOSIS, and the Caribbean Community, CARICOM. Belize relies on these two bodies in most of the negotiations. Minister of Sustainable Development and Climate Change, Orlando Harbert, arrived in Dubai on Monday, and since then, he has hit the ground running.
One of the things that we came with and certainly want to see established, but we know that even before we came has already been approved, is the loss and damage fund. So we are happy that that has moved forward. From my looking at it yesterday, it was at $517 million. And so what we'll do now is to push the countries who have the monies and who can pledge the finances to increase that loss and damage fund, hopefully into the billions of dollars, because $500 million is practically big for one country alone.
With weather events intensifying for small island development states, and with 2023 on its way to being the hottest year in recorded history, Belize is also focusing on adaptation financing, replenishing the Green Climate Fund, doubling adaptation resources, and operationalizing the Loss and Damage Fund are crucial.
We want to see how we can push in the area of adaptation. We know the industrialized countries and those bigger countries, the big emitters, are looking at mitigation. It's not much for our interest because we want to see more money going to adaptation. We need to build resilience in our countries who are the vulnerable countries to climate change. So we have our team that's pushing that area of adaptation and adaptation financing. And we also have one of our team leaders who is also the team leader for AOSIS that's in the leading for mitigation. In terms of transparency also, I think it is very important because Belize has now moved into looking at organizing our BTR, which is a report that we have to submit for transparency. We need financing to be able to complete that report, and we also need some capacity building from those countries who are already doing it.
And the findings of the global stocktake is clear. The situation has worsened and time is running out.
When we look at what the global stocktake is now revealing, and when we look at also when you see the AR6 report from the IPCC, they are more or less along the lines of what the IPCC was saying, that listen, we've come this far after the Paris Agreement. We're not where we're supposed to be in terms of reducing the temperature. I think we're at least 1.1 degrees above pre-industrial times. So certainly we will not reach that 1.5 if things continue as usual. The good part of it is that they are saying there is still some time if we look at what the global stocktake is revealing now, that we can address these issues, especially in mitigation from those countries that are the large emitters. But they have to be serious about what they're talking about and what they need to do. From what has been revealed so far, it doesn't look likely because these larger countries, the big producers of fuel, are saying, well, they want a phase down approach rather than a phase out, and they shift their conversation into renewable energy, and they are not talking about reducing the extraction of petroleum. So it's a problem. For us, it's a problem because we need to do that transition, and the transition for us into renewables shouldn't be too difficult if we can get the finances.
And at the end of COP28 here in Dubai, we'll see if promises will be turned into progress. Reporting from COP28 in Dubai, Hipólito Novello, News 5.
This reporting was delivered in partnership with the Commonwealth Foundation. Read more at commonwealthfoundation.com.
Activists launched the Don't Gas Africa campaign at COP28 in Dubai, urging an end to the gas production and rejecting it as a transition fuel. With over 60,000 African signatures in under 6 months, the campaign emphasizes the urgency of addressing climate change. Despite support from international NGOs, activists expressed disappointment with COP28 leaders, citing the president's unclear stance on fossil fuel phase-out. News 5 spoke with Dean Bebe, one of the leaders of the campaign.
Already we have a petition of over 60,000 Africans calling for an end to gas production, calling for an end for gas to not be viewed as a transition fuel. That is 60,000 Africans in under 6 months. We received massive collaboration and solidarity from even international NGOs who are not in Africa. But unfortunately, here at COP28, the leaders have disappointed us. The COP28 president has clearly stated that the climate science is not clear for a fossil fuel phase-out, but we are requiring a fossil fuel phase-out immediately. The climate science is clear. We've seen the floods. We've seen the droughts. It is all clear. And what is even worse is it has already been operationalized. There is evidence that is tangible that the climate emergency is here. And we need that commitment. But unfortunately, it's not been met yet.
The COP28 president said that his statements, his comments were misinterpreted, that he basically didn't mean what he said. What do you think about that?
The COP28 president is an old giant. He is intellectual, he is smart. He's at the world's biggest stage. Are you telling me that the climate emergency and the stance that he provided was a mistake? Then that means he's not worthy to take the lead, because we need people who are action-oriented, who want to make the right decisions. He was tasked to bring together the conference of parties, not the conference of polluters, and you cannot use a mistake as an example of why we should forgive you.
After the break, understanding the role and importance of substations in energy distribution. But first, here's the weather update with data from the Belize Met Service.
Unwrap the joy of crystal clear picture and sound from Iowa, the brand that offers you affordability and exceptional quality. Iowa has a wide range of exceptional products to choose from, such as TVs, speakers, headphones, home appliances, and much more at affordable prices that won't break the bank. Enhance your audio-visual entertainment experience with Iowa, and for your convenience, parts are readily available in country for hassle-free maintenance. You can find Iowa products at your local electronics store countrywide. This Christmas, choose Iowa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances. Distributed by Nando's Wholesale.
The most cherished gifts aren't always nestled beneath the tree. Provide financial security and peace of mind to your loved ones this Christmas with the gift of a life insurance policy. Contact our office today to explore the optimal life protection plan for you.
Good morning, miss.
Morning.
How you sell the apples?
3 for 5.
3 for 5?
Yeah. Fresh apples.
Fresh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Good morning. How much?
Sell off for 15,000. For interested, I could go for 14.
14? Perfect. 14.
14.
Perfect. Good morning. Excuse me, how long have you two been dating?
7 months, why?
7 months? 7? Good. Good number, good number.
¿Qué le pasa?
I got it. I got it now. My bolito number is ready.
Bolito and Sunday Lottery returns December 1st, 2023 with the first draw scheduled for Sunday, December 3rd at 10 a.m. sharp. Fui fun, fui profits, fui Bolito.
Gimme 5! The biggest giveaway show of the year is back with new prizes and surprises. The fun starts at 8 p.m. on Monday, December 4th and ends on Friday, December 8th. Gimme 5 coupons are now available for 25 cents each on our Channel 5 website and at our studio on Coney Drive in Belize City. Fill out your coupons and return them to our Channel 5 office. Remember to tune in at 8 p.m. every night from December 4th to the 8th for awesome entertainment, giveaways, and lots of prizes. And don't forget, such as a double premium mattress, a 55-inch Samsung TV, bicycles, 2 night stay at Naya Resort, 2 night stay at the Windward Lodge on Tobacco Key, a shopping spree, turkeys, and much, much more. And don't forget, when your phone rings, don't say, hello. Say,
give me 5! Yeah!
With the steady increase in prices, it's hard to hold on to your hard-earned cash. Well, here at Benny's, prices are steadily falling, making it easier to stretch your dollars. Prices are slashed on electrical products, LED lights, plywood, metal and fiberglass pressure tanks, flash bands, and wheelbarrows. Yes, we have the cheapest in town. And with X massive season going on right now, get store-wide discounts on select products from now through December 31st. Visit a Benny's store near you today, where the prices just keep on falling. Benny's, quality and savings.
Belize Electricity Limited encourages you to enjoy this holiday season by following these safety and energy conservation tips. Inspect each holiday light string for rusted light sockets, cords, and plugs for damages. If you notice any damages, throw away the strings of lights. Consider using LED lights. They remain cool, are more durable, and consume less energy. Use only extension cords certified by Underwriters Laboratories UL for safety. Distribute light strands among multiple extension cords and use power strips. This prevents circuit overload that would otherwise overheat and potentially start a fire. Remember, even when switched off, your decor still consumes small amounts of electricity. So curb the waste by plugging all decorations into power strips and turn off lights when not in use. Finally, when decorating outdoors, always look up and keep ladders away from overhead power lines.
Belize Electricity Limited wishes you a safe and happy holiday season.
A 9-year-old child is critically ill in the Carl Huchner Memorial Hospital, diagnosed with meningitis, a life-threatening illness that affects the spinal cord and the tissues around the brain, and can be infectious and deadly. And today, a second child, age 5, who shares the same daycare facility with the 9-year-old, also fell ill with similar but less severe symptoms as the first. The index case, a student of United Evergreen Primary School, fell ill last Wednesday with flu-like symptoms and headache. But his condition deteriorated, and he was brought to Belize City for medical attention. Today, the Ministry of Health's Director of Public Health and Wellness, Dr. Melissa Diaz-Musa told the media via a virtual press conference that health officials have ensured that the school of the first child has been sanitized and steps have been taken to minimize the spread of the disease.
We had contacted the school, the Ministry of Health and Wellness, and we're currently working closely with the Ministry of Education to ensure that our recommendations are being done, and which we do know for certain with United Evergreen. They had closed the classroom for 24 hours and did a full infection prevention and control procedure for the classroom. Further to that, yes, this morning, early in this morning, we were notified of a second child who presented to Western Regional Hospital with similar symptoms, fever, headache, and vomiting as well. The doctor who received this child in the early hours of this morning is a pediatrician at Western Region. She was aware of the other case, and she swiftly started medication and did the medical management as per protocol. The second child, we do not have a preliminary diagnosis at this point because we're waiting for certain tests to come back. But because the symptoms are similar, and because we can, we have what we call an epidemiological link to the first child, we are treating at this point as a probable meningitis case. The second child is stable, he's well, he doesn't have, the child doesn't have any fever at this point, and is currently admitted. So those are the two cases that we are aware of about. Those are the only two cases that we're aware of.
Diaz-Musa says that the Ministry of Health is in the process of dispatching teams to each family that had interaction with the children and will monitor their cases for the next 2 weeks. The canvassing will not only include the schools and the daycare facilities, but also the neighborhoods where the children live.
Our team yesterday spent the majority of the day both at Central Health Region in the Belize District and at Western Health Region in Belmopan, doing investigations, going to the schools, and reaching out to some contacts and reaching out to family members for surveillance purposes, really, to determine whether other people are sick. And the school has already, we got in contact early yesterday, have already notified parents in the class that if the child is ill, if you have any concerns, to seek medical care early. So those are the facts that we know at this point. And as I said, currently our team, they're on the ground going to the homes of the children in the classes of the two cases, the one known case and the second probable case, and doing health education, infection prevention and control activities, and a further discussion to determine if there's anyone else who have been in contact with the case who is currently ill or exhibiting any concerning symptoms.
Diaz-Musa explained the difference with the different types of meningitis that people can become infected with. She explained that the first child's case was a bacterial infection that caused the meningitis. While one type can be deadly, the others can be treated, but they can all have lasting impact on the patient.
Meningitis can be caused by a bacteria, by a virus, by a fungus. Most commonly, we would see viral or bacterial meningitis. Now, there are different types of bacteria that can cause meningitis. And two of the more common types of bacteria are Streptococcus pneumoniae, which is the one that we think that we're dealing with, or another bacteria called Neisseria meningitidis, which causes meningococcal meningitis, which is the meningitis that most people would have heard about, the one that is extremely deadly, that spreads you, the child becomes very sick within hours, and it's highly contagious. Now, Streptococcus pneumoniae is a bacteria that can cause upper airway infections. It could cause sinusitis, laryngitis, pharyngitis, pneumonias, skin infections, and meningitis. It is not generally recommended to give prophylaxis to contacts of persons with strep pneumoniae because it's not highly contagious like Neisseria meningitidis. And so for this particular case, it's not black or white. So if it was Neisseria, yes, immediately we would be giving out prophylaxis. We know what we need to be looking out for. But strep pneumoniae, we carry in our nasal passages and we might not be sick. So you and I might carry that bacteria. We might carry it on our skin and we're well. But some certain changes occur and that same bacteria can multiply and cause symptoms. So having said all of that, it is contagious like any other virus or any other bacteria, but it is not highly contagious. And for that reason, in public health, we have definitions of close contact or of just general contacts. You do a circle to say the immediate family would be close contacts, and then it expands outside of that. We also have to look at the time frame of the last contact of the index case. So he was last at school and babysitter approximately 7 days ago. I think last at school last Wednesday and last at the babysitter last Tuesday. So we know as well that usually with spread, you would see persons getting ill within 3 to 4 days, but there is a bigger window as well. We've got to always ensure that we remind parents and we remind family that even if that 8 days has passed and your child had contact and becomes ill, that child might develop a cold or cough, but we still want you to seek care and to go and see your pediatrician to ensure that there is nothing else going on with that child.
When we return, understanding the role and importance of substations in energy distribution.
For a premium lubricant when you're on the go, or a premium brake fluid when you need to stop, choose the brand that's built for champions. Come to Premium Lubricants, distributed by Enrique Martinez and Sons Limited, 2 miles Philip Goldson Highway, Belize City. WhatsApp us at 606-4154.
Gimme 5! The biggest giveaway show of the year is back with new prizes and surprises. The fun starts at 8 p.m. on Monday, December 4th and ends on Friday, December 8th. Gimme 5 coupons are now available for 25 cents each on our Channel 5 website and at our studio on Coney Drive in Belize City. Fill out your coupons and return them to our Channel 5 office. Remember to tune in at 8 p.m. every night from December 4th to the 8th for awesome entertainment, giveaways, and lots of prizes. And don't forget, such as a double premium mattress, a 55-inch Samsung TV, bicycles, 2-night stay at Naya Resort, 2-night stay at the Windward Lodge on Tobacco Key, a shopping spree, turkeys, and much, much more. And don't forget, when your phone rings, don't say, hello. Say,
Give me 5!
I'm connected. Yo.
I'm connected.
We're connected.
Create the perfect broadband bundle that fits your style with Smart Connect. With the Junior Bundle, get 50% off your national calls and up to 6 gigabytes of data at no extra cost. Get postpaid added for an additional cost of only $25 with the Prime Bundle. Stay connected with unlimited smart-to-smart calls plus 6,300 megabytes of data and free international minutes. For the family, pay $28.13 more and get the Binge Watchers bundle with Netflix. This bundle gives you 4 profiles with unlimited streaming on multiple devices. Visit a showroom near you to sign up and personalize your own bundle combination with Smart Connect. Smart, bringing people together.
We're on day 3 of Gimme 5, and time is running up. Don't forget to purchase your tickets before December 8th. Here are 3 ways to purchase your tickets. You can stop in at our office at 2882 Coney Drive, Belize City. Purchase and fill out your tickets here or visit our website at channel5belize.com. On our homepage, you'll see a list of services. Select Gimme 5. The Gimme 5 tickets will appear, and all you need to do is download, fill out, and drop it in at our office. This year, we added eCash to our payment methods. It's easy and fast. Remember, each ticket costs 25 cents. To find out more information on how to purchase your tickets, contact Channel 5 at 670-9230.
In tonight's episode of Bringing Energy to Life, we look at the role and importance of substations and how these facilities are integral in breaking down the electricity that is distributed to homes, schools, and businesses across the country. Here's News 5's Isani Catano with that story.
Bringing Energy to Life is brought to you by the Belize Electricity Limited.
A scheduled power interruption for a few hours on Sunday was the only window of opportunity for this team of engineers to replace a transformer at the substation in San Pedro. Admittedly, it was an inconvenience for many on Ambergris Key. However, it became necessary for Belize Electricity Limited to substitute the existing piece of equipment with one that can handle a bigger load. As a lead hand, Sergio Ake oversees a team assigned to him. His role is important because he acts as an intermediary between the employees and their supervisors.
Today's job was to relocate a transformer, and at the same time we took advantage to do maintenance, preventative maintenance. And that's what we did with the next transformer, because we have 2 transformers. And the next one, we just test arresters, and should in case if they read bad, you have a bad reading, then we take advantage of the situation and just replace them, because those are very critical. If they fail, then the transformer fails, and then you have an outage. Anytime you have an outage, then the customers suffer.
Leroy Woodai is in charge of substation and system reliability for the utility company. A substation is a high-voltage electric system facility that is used to switch generators, equipment, and circuits or lines in and out of a system. A substation is also used to change AC voltages from one level to another, or change alternating current to direct current and vice versa.
Without the substation, the transmission line or the distribution line is of no use. Right? The system is set up whereby the transmission line brings in high voltage to the substation, and then the substation then breaks it down to a lower voltage so that it can then go out, not necessarily directly to the customer's home, but to the distribution line where it is further breakdown using a smaller transformer.
Changing out the old transformer and replacing it with another one was one of 2 assignments the team was tasked with.
The first task was to relocate the existing transformer for feeder 3, and the second task was to perform minor maintenance on the second transformer that exists for the island. So the team was kind of split. However, we found ourselves with the need to kind of pull everybody together for the main transformer relocation because it was a bit tedious, and you know, the technicality of the job is quite, you know, delicate. So we had to kind of divert resources from one work to the other so that we can get this job done.
Both crews worked in concert, doing their best to complete both assignments within 4 hours.
Basically, it was very hectic. It was a very short window space that we had, so we had to do the best that we could have. We ran into a few hiccups along the way, which kind of delayed the process a bit, but regardless of everything, we got the job done within the time frame, I should say. I guess we did pretty good today.
That's half the time that is ordinarily required for this kind of tiresome job.
The outage was a very tight outage for us because normally when we do a maintenance, it's an 8-hour outage. But for this job that we did today was only a 4-hour outage, so it was really, really tight for us.
With an increase in customer interest in acquiring energy comes a need for BEL to modernize its substations to meet that demand reliably. The substation in Chanchen is a state-of-the-art facility that allows the company to do repairs and maintenance without disrupting the power supply.
For the most part, the older substations are basically just line coming in from transmission and distribution lines going out. The upgrade that we're doing, and this is something that we have planned in the future to try and do at most of or all of the substation, is to have redundancy. What happens in Chanchen is that Chanchen has 2 transmission lines coming into it, right? One coming from Shulha, one coming from our grid from the Bilicity side. So it gives you that reliability that you can actually open a circuit breaker, work on it, whatever, without even customer outage. So the modernization is to allow reliability.
A substation is comprised of several electrical parts, as explained by Superintendent Udai.
The substation actually has the hardware components, which is circuit breakers, circuit switchers, reclosers, transformers, right? But within that, we do have a protection scheme that allows us to, you know, for fault findings, and even when the fault occur on the line, certain protection device would open that you don't lose the entire system, right? So the modernization is a part of that protection scheme, as well as the remote control of all the devices within the substation.
Turning back to the recently completed work on the island, the team of workmen was able to replace the transformer and return electricity to San Pedro within the 4 hours that they had to get the job done. According to Sergio Ake, who has been with BEL for the past 30 years, things can get a bit demanding at times.
It pressures us as workers to try finish in time. And then sometimes you have setbacks. Today we had setbacks with the crane, and you know, that makes it harder on us. But we manage.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.
Everything is better electric. Be more efficient with electric vehicles and transforming your home with Energy Star electric appliances and power tools. This helps to create a greener and cleaner world for the next generation. Energize your world with BEL.
Up next, JetBlue begins direct flight from New York to Belize.
Get between Belize City, Key Cocker, and San Pedro on a ferry faster than anyone else with Caribbean Sprinter. You better Belize it. Get with us online at sprinter.bz.
Apply now for an undergraduate degree in animation, film or journalism at the Caribbean School of Media and Communication at the University of the West Indies, Mona. For more information, visit www.mona.uwi.edu/apply.
Gimme 5! The biggest giveaway show of the year is back with new prizes and surprises. The fun starts at 8 p.m. on Monday, December 4th and ends on Friday, December 8th. Gimme 5 coupons are now available for 25 cents each on our Channel 5 website and at our studio on Coney Drive in Belize City. Fill out your coupons and return them to our Channel 5 office. Remember to tune in at 8 p.m. every night from December 4th to the 8th for awesome entertainment, giveaways, and lots of prizes. And don't forget, such as a double premium mattress, a 55-inch Samsung TV, bicycles, 2-night stay at Naya Resort, 2-night stay at the Windward Lodge on Tobacco Key, a shopping spree, turkeys, and much, much more. And don't forget, when your phone rings, don't say, hello. Say, give me 5! Yeah!
Good morning, miss.
Morning.
How you sell the apples?
3 for 5.
3 for 5?
Yeah. Fresh apples.
Fresh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good morning. How much?
Sell off for 15,000. For interested, I could go for 14.
14? Perfect. 14.
14.
Perfect. Good morning. Excuse me, how long have you two been dating?
7 months, why?
7 months? 7? Good. Good number, good number.
¿Qué le pasa?
I got it. I got it now. My Bolito number is ready.
Bolito and Sunday Lottery returns December 1st, 2023 with the first draw scheduled for Sunday, December 3rd at 10 a.m. sharp. For we fun, for we profits, for we Bolito.
Yes, I give her 50 times ending that me have to pay.
Where you going, bruh? The who they stress you out again, Namule?
Boy, I don't believe I the fool again.
Again?
But I mess up this time for real. You really want to?
Yes. I want here.
Can't make it a big deal.
We know what that.
I know how you going now.
Oh, man.
You really want to?
Yeah?
Take my plan and I give her. I take my plan and put it in a name.
In a name? Wait, so tell me something. You still pay for this plan?
Yeah. But hear this. This plan, I can't left this plan. Smart Belize. This plan, I can't left this plan, yeah. This plan, I can't left this plan. Postpaid plan. This plan, I can't left this plan. With Smart Belize, it's unlimited data. Smart Choice plan can light up your day. Postpaid with eSIM, make everything better. Just visit Smart Showrooms today. Boom! I can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. Can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. Affordable for everyone. I can't left this plan. The postpaid plan, cause the data really strong. You know why? Listen, hey, for the best post and prepaid. You know that Smart got you back. My bad. Wrong commercial. She could left me for another man. The truth, once I have my plan, once I have my Smart Plus plan, I no worry cause the data strong. I know when the bleed, that's all I need. And you could tell me where you are, but I know I left this plan. Smart have the best services. We post your plan have everything, so you could talk and text unlimited. Come set up your group. We got share plan 1 and 2. Up to 10 friends can connect anywhere. Boom! I can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. The postpaid plan, cause the data really strong. Don't dig it down. Don't dig it down. Don't dig it down. Smart Belize. Don't dig it down. 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 Don't dig it. Smart, bringing people together.
We're on day 3 of Gimme 5, and time is running up. Don't forget to purchase your tickets before December 8th. Here are 3 ways to purchase your tickets. You can stop in at our office at 2882 Coney Drive, Belize City. Purchase and fill out your tickets here or visit our website at channel5belize.com. On our homepage, you'll see a list of services. Select Gimme 5. The Gimme 5 tickets will appear and all you need to do is download, fill out, and drop it in at our office. This year, we added eCash to our payment methods. It's easy and fast. Remember, each ticket costs 25 cents. To find out more information on how to purchase your tickets, contact Channel 5 at 670-9230.
A new non-stop service began today with the arrival of JetBlue Airlines at the Philip Gosen International Airport. The inaugural flight made its way from New York's JFK International Airport to Belize shortly after 11 o'clock this morning. On hand to welcome the first passengers on board the flight was Prime Minister John Briceño and Minister of Tourism and Diaspora Relations Anthony Mahler. During a brief ceremony at the PGIA to celebrate the start of the flight service, JetBlue's Vice President of Government and Airport Affairs, Jeffrey Goodall, gave his remarks, as well as Tourism Minister Anthony Mahler. The inaugural flight was flown by a Belizean pilot who hails from Punta Gorda.
I think we need to be able to thank Minister Mara and his team. I mean, they have been constantly on the road trying to get more and more airlines to come in from different parts of the country, of the U.S., and certainly in Europe. And now here we are today, finally getting JetBlue to make its first inaugural flight. And to imagine that they will be flying 3 times a week. So it will make it easy for tourists that could come for the weekend if they wish, as opposed to be stuck for a whole week. And likewise for Belizeans, we have a lot of families in the New York area. So again, it's make it easier for us to be able to travel. So I congratulate, hats off go to the minister and his team, but also to JetBlue, to Jeffrey, who was here today, explaining through the process they went to be able to get here, and also what crowning achievement now can we have when it's a Belizean pilot, who is from PG of our place. I was just talking to his dad, to be flying in JetBlue, the first international carrier, Belizean flying an international carrier, and to make the inaugural flight to us, it's somewhat like a fairy tale. Couldn't be better.
How do you anticipate this will improve Belize's economy, especially in the tourism industry?
Well, I think it's going to play a significant role, because then more and more people of the Northeast would be able to say that they could come in one day, and quickly with one flight they could be in Belize. So I think it is opening up a new area for Belize and for Americans to be able to come and access Belize quite easily.
On a distant horizon, far across the blue sea, lies a land full of mystery. Feel the warmth of the shining sun, feel the cool of the breeze, hear the sound of the rolling wave calling to you and me. Welcome to Belize.
We are thrilled to be here today to celebrate another exciting occasion, our first flight from Philip Goldson International Airport to John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York. It's incredible. You may know, and the minister talked about, in just 23 years since our first flight in February of 2000, we've grown from a small little airline based in New York to become the 6th largest airline in the United States. We are serving more than 100 destinations across the US, the Caribbean, Latin America, Canada, Europe, and as of today, we're pleased, thrilled that Belize is among them. With this launch, JetBlue becomes the only airline to offer nonstop service between New York, JFK, and Belize. And we get to do so by introducing JetBlue's award-winning low-fare service and a better option for customers who are looking to fly between Belize and the U.S.
Almost every year since we've been in government, we've been here a couple of times, and that shows the work and the dedication in partnership with the airport, with the private sector, to ensure that we have additional airlift into the country. It's now 12 and 21 or so. So 12 airlines with catering to 21 cities. Now, I often say that airlift is the lifeblood of the industry. The overnight industry, or the overnight sector, is the most important aspect of our business. Cruise plays its part, but the bulk of the revenues generated by the tourism industry comes from the tourism, from the overnight sector. So I'm glad to see that a Belizean pilot flew in the first flight. Thank you for that. You have approximately 280 airplanes thereabout. You are in the top tier of all aspects of aviation as a domestic carrier in the United States. We truly look forward to this partnership. JetBlue opens a whole new route to us to New York. I'm also the minister responsible for diaspora relations, and there are many Belizeans who will use this route.
As the Christmas holiday draws nearer, many homes across the country are putting up lights and getting bigger electrical appliances as gifts. But consideration should always be given to the wiring that residences are outfitted with. On Tuesday, station manager with the Belize Fire Service, Kenneth Mortiz, warned people about overloading Christmas lights and appliances on one outlet. Mortiz also advised on tips to look for when there's an overload.
You might tend to punch in more than one light set onto an extension cord. It varies the type of extension cord you plan to use. If you want to use the little brown ones that cost about $6.95 versus the little yellow one that ranges anywhere between 14 to 20 something bucks. Once you start plugging in more than one and you put in that light switch, you notice your light start flicker. These are telltale signs that you want to look forward to. It is telling you signs that something isn't right. Whenever you use your microwave, you see that microwave pulls and then your light starts to flicker. Because it requires an extra amount of energy to get that microwave going. It is the same thing with these lights, whether it's external or internal. It's basic fire safety, and fire safety basically is everybody's business. It's not just mine, it's not yours, it's everybody. You see your neighbor doing it and you notice it. I mean, give that extra safety advice. Let everybody in the household know what to look forward to. Don't have Christmas trees directly around your outlet in the event that there is a shortage. That will be the first contact. The Christmas tree is very flammable. The curtain, and that's where it starts.
The Belize national women's football team is back after cleaning up the CONCACAF W road to Gold Cup competition. In the 6 matches they've played from September to now, they scored 20 goals and only conceded 1 goal. The goal was to Bonaire, but in that game, Belize walloped that Caribbean Leeward Island, 5-1. In the 6 games, the Belize girls bombed Aruba on our Independence Day to 2-0 and went on to beat Bonaire in their first exchange 3-0. From there, they moved on to win Turks and Caicos 2 times 6-0 and then 3-0 again. The female football stars wound up their perfect record beating Aruba 1-0 on Monday. Today, they were welcomed with motorcades in Orange Walk in Belmopan, where a press conference was held. Team captain Sabrina Ely and president of the Football Federation of Belize addressed the audience.
As the captain of the Belize Senior Women's National Team, I stand before you with immense pride and gratitude. Our journey through the Gold Cup qualifiers has been nothing short of remarkable, filled with challenges, triumphs, and unwavering dedication. Our collective goal was clear: to be promoted to League B by topping League C, Group A. Every player, coach, staff, member poured their heart and soul into this mission. We faced formidable opponents, navigated tough matches, but through it all, our unity and determination prevailed. There is no I in team, but there is in win.
We did not have the finances for the team to travel the way how we traveled before, because this competition was not budgeted in this year's budget. So we had to find additional funds, and you guys took the hardest road and you did not complain. We could never do that with the A team, the male team, because they would have talked about hardship allowances, and they would have talked about boycotting and not going to the game and wanting more money. And you guys gave no trouble. You know, you just went out there, worked with us, did what you had to do, and now it makes football, it makes the federation, and it makes the country so proud of you. And that is why you've been receiving this warm welcome all across the country.
And that's the news. Tonight's broadcast is available at channel5belize.com, on our Facebook, and on YouTube. Don't forget to tune in tonight at 8:30 p.m. for Night 3 of Gimme 5. I'm Sabrina Daly. Thanks for joining us, and from all of us here at News 5, good night.